What the haters talking about?
What's up, family? Edenbird High School has just been eliminated from the playoffs in a game against PSJA High. Not because they lost, they actually won. But their star defensive player did something that was so selfish and barbaric that it landed him in jail. He committed a crime on the field of play. What did he do? The referee called 2 penalties on the team, both against Emmanuel Duran. One for roughing the passer, hitting him late, and the other for having a spirited verbal exchange with the referee. Referee didn't appreciate it. That was called an unsportsmanlike penalty. After the ref announced the penalties and walked back down the field like they would normally do, a little routine move, dude came from the sidelines and hit the ref full speed as if he was making a tackle. Fam, man, I hope this is not a trend. I hope this was a one-off. Every time you turn on the internet, radio, the TV, ain't no telling what the hell some ignorant ass, uncivilized mutt has done next. We have a bunch of weirdos and psychos in this country. This dude cost the whole team a playoff spot. They won and forfeited the game, and the district decided to kick them out of the playoffs altogether because of that penalty, because it was so egregious. How would that make you feel if you were on the team or you had a child on the team? That ain't cool at all, man. This dude is real selfish. I don't know how talented he is. They say he's a star player. But you know what just happened, right? It's going to be hard for him to get into a college, even with all of that talent. It's going to be hard for him to get into a college. And we're not going to even start talking about the pros. So many people who have been extremely talented have blew their opportunities because they're uncoachable. A very, very good friend of mine, I hadn't seen him in years. Hadn't seen him since high school, sophomore year of high school. He was a star player, basketball. Shoot your lights out. I've never seen anybody play that automatic. And I mean anybody with my own eyes. Make the shots. When you talking about Steph Curry, before Steph Curry, half-court shot, all net. Had an eagle eye, all net. You had to foul him to make a miss. He was that good, and he had decent defense. We called him Kentucky because he was from Kentucky. After 1 year, he went back to Kentucky. And I didn't see him after that. And every year I would look and watch sports, watch these college teams, and I'm looking for him like, where's Michael Williams? where's Michael Williams? And I couldn't find him. So one day, many years later, so I would say this is about 10, 15 years later. All the success of Ghetto Boys and everything, we're on tour. We pull up, we're on the bus, we're in the backstage area. We're parked behind the venue. Security guy walks up and says, comes on the bus, he said, Will, man, you know somebody named Kentucky? I was like, yo! Man, I came to life. Because we were good friends. We hung out together every day. And then he just vamped. He was so good. Let me back up, fam. He was so good that the coach tried to get him to stay in Houston when his mama decided to move back to Kentucky after 1 year. Louisville, Kentucky. He was that good. The coach tried to give his mama $5,000 to keep him in Houston. He was like, he can stay with me. He wanted him on the team. He was so automatic. He would score 30 points in the first half and then sit down because the team be up by so many points. It's an automatic win. He played maybe 3-4 games his sophomore year. No, let me back. I said sophomore, freshman. He played 3-4 years his freshman year. He played 3 or 4 games his freshman year. After his 4th game, they put him on the varsity team. And he took the spot of the starting point guard. Now, you know he got to be cold to take the starting point guard spot on a good team in high school. A freshman, he took his spot. He was that cold. Automatic. Fast forward. I rushed to the front of the bus. Yo, man, I hugged this brother, man, like I was never gonna see him again. And, you know, we did the show and stuff. We came back to the hotel and we had a conversation. I said, man, where the hell have you been? And he said, man, you know, I played for, I think he said Louisville or Kentucky. He said he played for one of those colleges. But he didn't get a lot of playing time because he always was getting into fights and stuff and practice and he'd get into arguments and stuff. So he was always being disciplined. So his playing time was very limited. And then he said that he went to play overseas. And he was playing on this team where he was scoring his normal 30 points, and then he'd go sit down. And he was playing great. The NBA scouts would come over to watch him play. He said that when they came over, they did the scouting report. Shooting, A. They went by, you know, letters. A. Shooting, A. Passing, A. Defense, B. And a couple other things. He said everything was high scores. At the very bottom it said, in big letters, he said, uncoachable. That's what happened to one of the greatest players I've ever seen play basketball. He had it, but he was uncoachable. He said he started drinking and all that kind of stuff and you know, just spiraling out of control. And by the time I met him, he had a management job at a rental place. And I know he don't mind me telling this story because, you know, I know he's told the story many times already. And, you know he's one of those type that don't mind helping people. So that's why I'm telling this story. Maybe it can help somebody out there that's listening. It's a cautionary tale. Don't take your talent for granted. God ain't gonna give you but one or two gifts in life. Don't blow it. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?